Hey everyone. So I was gonna do my stand to pee um video next, except I still haven't watched my Go Girls. So talking about STPs when I can't show you it's kind of pointless. So I decided that this will be my sex video. Yay! So like I said, if you don't want to listen to me talk about sex regarding me, you should click the button that I don't know what sign it's on. Because I think it goes backwards, I'm not really sure. But you would want to exit out of this if you don't want to hear about it. Okay, I gave you long enough. If you're still here. So I wanted to talk about vaginal, anal, oral, and no sex. For me, okay, I mentioned how vaginal sex doesn't appeal to me. I mentioned how I masturbated that way before, but it's really not my thing. And it's I have to stress that I don't think I can stress it enough that it's not just trans related. So please keep that in mind. I wonder if maybe things would be different in a different world, universe, whatever. But it's not. This is my universe. If you haven't watched Fringe, it's probably gonna make no sense what I just said. But whatever. um, Anal sex. I know I've masturbated that way. I know it feels good. When I have to pee, masturbation only feels, no matter which way I do it, anyway, it only feels good if I have to pee. So, unless it's clitoris stimulation, but I'm only horny if I have to pee. So it's really lame. No sex. So I've mentioned before that I'm single, and single or not, I do not have sex right now. It doesn't really appeal to me right now. That sound, I don't know if it's gonna like show up or not, but it sounded like a bottle like this popping. um, but it came from like behind me, so I don't really know. Um, so basically, like if I was gonna be in a relationship with someone, I would want to be with someone who identifies as gay. Now, I'm not talking about lesbian gay, I'm talking about gay as in male. Um, and I really would want. I don't want to have to worry about feeling guilty for not having vaginal sex or whatever. Um, I. I guess I'd prefer an internet relationship. Sorry, I'm really thirsty. I had a ramen bowl thingy, and there's a lot of sodium, so it makes me really thirsty. Anyways, I'd prefer an internet relationship because then I don't have to feel guilty for not doing something sexual. Which is why I mentioned in a previous video, I'm not sure which one it was that I mentioned, that I like someone very much, but I'm not in a relationship with him. And I mentioned how to me, just that friendship is fine, even though we're not together. I mean, I still like him, so whatever. The thing with it, though, one thing I like about it is that I don't have to worry about feeling bad if I decide to say no or whatever. Uh, in past relationships, I felt bad for saying no, and I would be made to feel guilty if I didn't want to do something. So I ended up doing it just so that I wouldn't feel so bad. But I felt worse anyway afterwards. Um, So it was kind of pointless to even do anything because I felt bad anyway. And not because of the fact that I don't believe in the whole sex or the wait till you're married crap. Okay? To me, that's just some religious bullshit people put on you to make you feel guilty for having sex before you're married. So I don't believe in it at all. Not even a teeny little bit. I'm actually starting to not believe in God as much as I used to believe. And before I was introduced to any religion, when I was in fifth grade, I knew who God was. Like, I knew the term, but I didn't know anyone that I knew of that had ever talked about him. Her, whatever you want to refer to him as. I said M, not him. EM. You know, like the ending of them. Um, good distractor. So I mean, I knew what it was, and then I wasn't introduced to how do you even say it? Catholicism? Catholic? I don't even fucking know. I was baptized when I was 11. Because I moved in with a different family member, and that was their belief. So that's what we went with. I didn't remember my first communion. Well, the second graders. At 12. No, I was baptized at 12. My bad. I was baptized at 12. Yeah, I was baptized at 12 because I was showing the second graders, they do for their first communion, they do all these different things, and before they get their first communion, they take a tour of the church, the back where not where the priests live, but where they get ready. It's like right in the church. And I remember we went into where the baptism for babies, you know, when you're a baby, an infant, just born, area is for baptism. It's not as big as like doing it in the church. We did it in the main church around the altar. Me and my brother got baptized on the same day. Anyways, so I was showing them, teaching them stuff that they didn't know yet, and I was explaining how you can be baptized at any age, and I was baptized at 12. That's why I moved in when I was 11, that's why I got all confused. This isn't about religion, I'm just trying to explain when I was baptized. I'm not gonna even bother talking about religion because religion is just not my thing. But anyway, so that's to me that's what waiting until you're married's all about. It's just some religious bullshit. I don't believe in religion. I mean, I can believe in parts of it, but that's one thing I can't stand. Saying, oh, you should wait till you're married. No, I think you should at least wait till you're 18 years old. Yeah, I do believe that. It's not because I wish I waited before doing sexual activities. It's because I think you should wait till you're 18. You know, there's pregnancy issues, there's STIs and HIV, and those aren't things you want. You gotta be a fucking kid before you become a parent. Now, I realize that this probably sounds rude to those that are underage and have kids. Some people that have kids under 18 can take care of their child. Not everyone can. You do get a lot of parents that can't even take care of their children. The biological father takes off, doesn't help at all, pretends it's not his, calls you a slut, so you just slept around with a whole bunch of people and you can't even tell it's yours or that it's his. Whatever. You know, it's just some bullshit, and that's why I think people should wait. So, anyways, let's be thinking. Oh, oral! I forgot to even talk about oral. Um, I've had oral done on me twice. One time I can't even remember at all, and the second time I was completely plastered. I realize I'm underage, but I was at home, and this was a couple years ago. Literally a couple years ago. It's not like something that happened like 2 nights ago. And it, and this is why I'm not gonna get completely plastered anymore. And I'm almost 21 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. My brain's done growing, I'm sure. But anyways, for it happened for like 2 seconds, and that's all. I can't even remember. I remember it happening. I can remember both happening, but I can't remember how it felt or anything. I just remember, you know. So I don't know if I would like it. Maybe just the teeny weeny part, but I don't think I'd, you know. But I really wouldn't want anyone coming down on me anyway. I've got some issues that need to be taken care of. I don't have any like STIs or STDs or anything like that. I just have, you know, regular feminine, I'm gonna call it that, issues. So those need to be taken care of before it can someone go down on me. So I ended up going on that little tangent of my church that I used to go to. So basically, I would want to be with a gay man if possible, or I don't know. I mean, there are a couple straight guys I like, so I guess that's okay. But I don't know how I'd feel in a sexual relationship with either of them or any of them. Also helps me think. If I take a sip, I can just like think about stuff. I don't know. It doesn't seem like my sex isn't my type of thing. It's not. It doesn't appeal to me even a little. Not even like oral. Giving oral, I don't know. I really don't. I've had teeny weenies in my mouth, and that was perfect. Well, a teeny weenie. It was fine. Hard to breathe though, because the nose kind of gets in the way and gets all pushed up. But yeah. Maybe the next time I have a sexual relationship type thing, I can, you know, give more info, describe, you know, I really don't like this and I really dislike this. About anal or real quick, what I'm afraid of is I've seen a lot of things on Tumblr where the anus can be really big as a ping pong ball. It's so gross. It makes me like want to puke because of sex. And it's just like, yeah, that's fucking huge. I don't want my anus that big. It's disgusting. And people actually like that and they post it on Tumblr and I'm just like, why is this on my dashboard? It's so disgusting. But obviously it's not like I have a choice. I mean, I could unfollow them. But, you know. So I will do my STP devices thing later on. As soon as I've got the Go Grill washed, I can actually show you on the camera. The next video, which I'll probably do either in the next 30 minutes to an hour or so, is the hair video. Long versus short, what I prefer. I hope you enjoyed this one. See y'all later.